¿Qué onda amigos? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo están? What's up? My name is Levi and welcome to Latino Fluency, where I teach you real conversational Latino Mexican Spanish. In today's video, I want to talk about why I recommend learning Spanish, and I'm going to give you my personal 3 reasons why I dove into this language over a decade ago. Si estás listo, órale pues, vamos a empezar. In today's video, I'm here at my parents' house in Central Texas, and I have a nice big sun just blasting into my face, so hopefully the lighting is good. Let's get started. Antes de empezar el video, me quería presentar en español. Me llamo Levi, soy un profesor de español y pues yo aprendí el español desde cero. Mis papás no hablan español, mi hermano no habla español, ningún miembro de mi familia habla este idioma. Entonces yo lo aprendí por mi cuenta. So the first reason that I got into learning Spanish from the very beginning was back when I was a teenager, and I would take family trips, mostly with my dad and my brother, to Cozumel, Mexico. We got really into scuba diving. My dad got me certified when I was like 12, 13 years old, I think, and he kind of brought me along on his new hobby and introduced me to that. And at that point, I'm 13, 14, 15 years old, going to Mexico at least once a year, if not every other year. And I really just got excited every time we would go down. And it was this completely new environment. Even though I grew up in Texas, you're in Mexico, everything smells different, tastes different, the environment's different, people drive crazy, there's all these nice Mexicans that you're meeting out and about, you're going scuba diving, everything is exotic and cool. This kind of instilled the seed that later really turned into this snowball of motivation for me for learning Spanish. And so it was really early on that I knew that when I got older and I had more freedom and the ability to do it, I really wanted to travel more in Mexico. I wanted to spend time in Mexico. I wanted to visit other parts of Latin America. And yeah, that was just something that I realized that I really wanted to be a part of my life. So learning Spanish for me, I knew was a must do. If I did that, that was going to open up these opportunities in the future. So I recommend learning Spanish, of course, if you like Latin America, if you want to spend time in Latin America, or in Spain for that matter. But it just makes everything so much easier and so much more accessible. So I recommend it. My second motivator, reason for learning Spanish from this experience actually turned into to date Latino women. So on one of these trips, I remember I met a girl that I just really liked a lot. You know, I was like a teenager, 15, 16 years old. And I met a girl from Mexico and hung out with her and her family, had a great time. It was super fun. It was probably a total of 5 days. And then we stayed in touch and we sent letters and postcards back and forth. I recognized that I really wanted to be able to have that kind of life or that kind of relationship in the future. I knew that I was just attracted to that and I didn't know if it was going to be with her or with somebody else. It wasn't her, but I wanted something like that. And I knew this when I was a teenager. So one big reason, one big motivator for learning Spanish for me was to be able to better connect with girls from Latin America, from Mexico or elsewhere, that I knew that I was naturally attracted to, right? So this was a huge motivator, and frankly, I think for learning a language, it's really one of the best motivators out there. So honestly, once I found myself motivated, number one, by travel and going to new places, doing things in Latin America, and number two, by women, Latino women in particular. Once I started getting into the process of learning Spanish, I recognized that I was really in love with the process, the arduous task of going from zero to fluent in the language. And once I realized that I really enjoyed the challenge and the process of kind of the daily grind of learning, I recognized that if you can have those 3 things going in your favor, you're motivated by the places you can go, you're motivated by the people you can meet, and you actually find the process that works for you, and you are excited and happy with the daily, weekly grind, you're going to be doing just fine. You're going to make progress inevitably. It's just a matter of effort and a matter of consistency and a matter of time. That is all I have for today's video. I hope it wasn't too rambly. I thought it was essential though to talk about my reasons, what truly motivated me to learn Spanish, and maybe you can take some of these things and find your own motivation or whatever you get out of this video. Thanks again for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share with your friends or whoever else might be interested. And as always, leave questions in the comments below. I'm more than happy to answer anything you might have for me. Muchas gracias de nuevo. Espero verte en el próximo video. Adiós.